What is going on, my Tacticians, and welcome to a very belated Monday matches! Alright, let's get started because I am not feeling my best. I am recovering from the flu, which explains why you did not hear from me yesterday. Even now, I have the urge to sneeze, and that's not what I want. But in any case, I'm going to be starting off this battle with Gamer MZ, and I'm going to be starting off with my lead, Maria and Cynthia. Meanwhile, Gamer MZ, aka Mario, he's going to be leading off with his Polytoad and Whimsicott, and he's stepping up with the Drizzle ability. That's not good for me. Not good for me at all. But, in any case, I've decided, you know what? I want to see what I can do here with a Flight Idiom Z. I really should have gone into something else. Oh my goodness. But in any case, I'm going to go into my Flight Idiom Z. I believe I go into the Polytoad here. I'm going to go for my Supersonic Sky Strike. I believe I do target the Polytoad in this battle. This was actually pretty epic. Last Friday matches were pretty epic, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I go for a full swan dive into the Polytoad. It survives, and I'm going to be facing down with now a Charm. So Gamer MZ using my shenanigans, my Charm shenanigans against me. I go for an Iron Head into the Whimsicott. It does not do enough. I am surprised it did not do a whole lot of damage. But then again, I get an Ice Beam to the face from the Polytoad. It's not enough to bring down Cynthia, but it is enough to deal a whole slew of damage. So I'm going to go into my Coralita here, thinking maybe he'll try, I don't know, maybe he'll try against something with some shenanigans. But it's Polytoad's going to go for the Protect. I go for the Brave Bird, try to finish off the Polytoad, try to use my priority Brave Bird to set up. But Polytoad protected, and that allows the Whimsicott to set up a Tailwind. So now Tailwind is established for Gamer MZ, and I'm not exactly doing pretty darn good here. So, now out comes the Nature Power. Gonna go for the Tri-Attack. It's not gonna do a whole lot of damage to Coralita because she's such a bulky special defensive Pokemon. That gives me time to set up my own Tailwind. So now the Tailwinds are set up, but mine is set up a turn later, so I'm gonna have it longer. But now I lose for Rio though to the Scald damage, so all in all, not the best setup I could have had, not the best thing for me. I'm gonna go for an Ice Beam into Whimsicott. It barely holds on with like 1 HP. I don't know if it had 1 HP, but it certainly survived. I'm gonna take a turn of leftovers now. Now, out comes Roxanne. So I'm thinking, alright, this ain't the waste. This isn't the waste that could have happened to me. So Roxanne, you know, she had Fight Idiom Z, but unfortunately she no longer has the Fight Idiom Z because I use my Fly Idiom Z, so that's actually bad for me. So I'm gonna go for the Bug Buzz into the Protected Polytoad. Not gonna do anything this turn. I'm gonna go for a Scald now, thinking maybe he'd swap out or something, but nope. Turns out he's gonna just take the Scald to the face, and Whimsicott's gonna go down. Bam! Down goes Whimsicott. So all in all, not the best of turns right here, but I believe that this is probably one of my most finest examples of why I love my Pheromosas and why they do so well. But in that case, I'm going to pull my Pheromosa Roxanne out. I'm going to send in Tapu Waifu, aka Tapu Lele, in a love ball. So I just love Tapu Lele, so I put her in a love ball. Now I'm going to set up the Psychic Terrain, see what damage I can do here. He pulls out a Helping Hand, and I believe he goes into, he goes into Scald, trying to take down Tapu Lele, brings her down to 1 HP, not enough to bring her down. Still though, he has the Psychic, or not the Psychic Terrain, he has the Swift Swim, so that's gonna deal a whole lot of damage to me. And out comes another Helping Hand into, I thought he had Swift Swim, but it turns out he doesn't have it, I guess. Or it's because of the Tailwind sets up. So, but I managed to get a Psychic off before he manages to get his Scald off, and go into a Scald. Sorry for the coughing. My Tailwind is now gone, so that explains why I was so much faster. Now, excuse me once again. Now out comes the Gladion Superior. Now I'm gonna go for a Protector because I suspect he would go for maybe something like along the lines of, you know, try to target me with a Leaf Storm, but he goes into the other Pokemon. He goes into Tapu Lele, which was probably, actually is the better target because Lele was choice specs, and she was gonna just destroy anyone who did not stand against her. So I'm gonna go into Jeddah here, and this is where I make my big mistake. I go for the Accelerock, and I forget Accelerock is priority, and Pokemon that are on the ground are protected from priority moves. So I just wasted one of my strongest Pokemon on my team. No! Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? And just for that, I lose. Not only do I lose both of my Pokemon, but now the Superior is at +4 for free. But at least the raid stops, so at least the raid is over. Now I'm gonna send in Cynthia here. I'm trying to think, what can I do? What can I do to stop this? So I go for the Dragon Claw. I'm Choice Scarf, so I go for Dragon Claw. It's the only move I've got left now. So I managed to take out the Polytoad, and here comes the kicker. Now I go for the Bug Buzz into the Yi, the Superior. Superior goes down like a rock. Whoa. Big comeback, Reshiram. Big comeback from the Reshiram. He manages to pull out Shenaniganry, but we lose our Psychic Terrain, which was my protection against these against priority shenanigans. Now out comes Kumo and Ditto. So this is the turning point, because now out comes Ditto. It's gonna go for an imposter. It's gonna steal Roxanne's boosts and abilities. Both of my Pokemon are super weak. I go for the Dragon Claw into the Ditto, thinking, okay, there's a chance I might not have enough firepower to bring down the Kumo, but it's enough to bring down the Ditto, and now I go for the Ice Beam into the Kumo, which is more than enough firepower to bring down the Kumo. So it all came down to if I could outspeed and destroy that Pheromosa, and I was GG to Game Round Z. So that was battle number 1. Meanwhile, I'm going to go into battle number 2, in which, you know, I will save you the trouble and just tell you right now, I got stopped here. This was, oh my goodness, this was not my finest. This was not my finest hour, let me tell you. This battle was not my finest hour. And you're about to see why, because I just get absolutely raffle stomped. Not because of lack of trying, but because of lack of underestimation. I really underestimated the speed of this Shift Ride here. So, first of all, Charizard is going to go into Charizard Wise. You can just hear my voice deteriorating now because of this flu. Oh my goodness, why am I recording when I'm still recovering from the flu? But in any case, Charizard is going to go to Charizard Y, and I set up the Sunlight. I'm going to go for the Protect here, thinking, okay, it's alright. I am fine. I can, you know, set up a Tailwind here. I'm going to set up a Tailwind, get my Guts activated, go for some Shenaniganry. Shift Right is going to go for a Swords Dance, so this is not good for me. This was not very good for me. He's going to go for the Flamethrower into Elliot, but you know what? I protected. So now I've got my Toxic Orb set up. Now my Guts is activated. So I've got some serious firepower. But I go into Tapu Fini here. Not really, you know, taking into account that the Shift Ride might have Chlorophyll, so its speed is actually increased. So now I lose Elliot. That really caught me off guard. I'm like, what? How did he outspeed me with the Tailwind? But then he told me he had Chlorophyll, so that really kind of screwed me over there. So all things considered, this is horrible for me. So I sent in Maurice here, thinking, you know, maybe luck will come into my favor. Maybe I could get some, you know, maybe I could get something going here with the Quick Claw activated. And I sent in Nevi thinking maybe Nevi could take a hit for me, and Nevi does take a hit for me. Unfortunately, Nevi is not gonna survive very long, because now without her ability, she can't survive another hit. And of course, Maurice doesn't activate the Quick Claw. I get the crit damage and the Flame Boost. I'm sure that crit mattered, but in any case, I lose Maurice, my Pokemon again. I lose my Ariados. So now, it's up to Sid. Sid is my only hope now. He's the fastest Pokemon I got. I go for the Brave Bird, thinking, alright, if I can just take down the Shift Right, I might still have a chance. And what do you know? It's Focus Sashed! No! And Sid is Focus Sashed as well, but I use my only move, my only chance against this Pokemon, and it deals recoil damage, so I've lost my Brave Bird, so there's nothing I can do here to protect Sid from the Flamethrower. I'm just getting steamrolled and the crit. Why is every move a crit when it doesn't matter? And just to rub salt into the cake, I just I just lost my Tailwind. So if there was any hope for a chance to fight back, I just lost it. So now Linda, she's my last ray of hope now, and she's gonna Mega Evolve. I'm gonna see what damage she can do here to save me. She's gonna Mega Evolve into a Mega Absol form and go for the Sucker Punch, finally bringing down the Shift Tribe. That was my good golden moment. That was my shining moment. As long as I got that, as long as I knocked down the Shift Ride, that was good enough for me. Meanwhile, out comes the Solar Beam from the Charizard. Y is going to go into Tap and Fee. She's going to take it somewhat. No, actually, she does not. She just goes down like a rock. Oh, my poor Finish. She needed some help. She needed a lot of help here. But unfortunately, now it's down to poor Linda. So I just accept the inevitable. I went for like a knockoff or something to do something. And I get outsped, and darn goes Linda. Oh my goodness, I just got absolutely steamrolled there. Whew, just to show you that I'm not invincible. Just these battles just show you I'm not invincible. And then you get battles like this one, with me versus Kelly. Which, it seems like I seem to have a miracle when it comes to pulling come from behind battles. Or come from behind miracle victories against players. In any case, I'm going to start off for this battle with me versus Kelly, and she's going to be leading with her Toxapex and her, the Clawitzer. So I led with Cynthia and Jenna here. I'm thinking, alright, I'm going to swap out Jenna here, I'm going to send in Faria. Since that Toxapex is really, really weak to ground type moves, so I send out the I go for the Earthquake here. She's going to go for the Baneful Bunker, so that's not good for me. I'm going to go for the Earthquake here. It's not going to do any damage to the Toxapex because it decided to, protect with its Baneful Bunker. I'm going to go, it's still going to hit the Clawitzer. Faria's going to be immune to it because she's flying. But, all in all, it's a pretty decent enough turn. Out comes the Dragon Pulse from the Clawitzer. It's not a whole lot of damage. In fact, it's a whole lot of damage difference. And I survived only on 2 HP. 2 HP, people. 2 HP in a dream. So, now the Tailwind is up. And this is the one thing I love about Talonflame. You see, when people see a Talonflame, they have flashbacks to 2015, 2016, and they will always target down the Talonflame right from the get-go. It doesn't matter if there is a huge threat on the field surviving barely on 2 HP, they will always target Talonflame first. Oh my goodness, if Kelly had targeted out Cynthia, this turn might have gone worse for me. But in any case, now it's time for Roxanne to shine, and I'm going to send out Jenna once again. I'm going to swap out Cynthia, and she's going to basically survive this turn, so I get to hang around for one more turn. I'm going to go for the Shockwave into the Clawitzer, and I'm going to bring down the Clawitzer. So, that's going to bring down Clawitzer. I reveal my Shockwave. That's my secret weapon on Roxanne. She can learn a new move. Woo! In any case, she's going to get the boost now. She's going to get her special attack increase. And now out comes another Pheromosa. So I'm thinking, alright, this ain't too bad. And I'm sneezing once again. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam into the Pheromosa. I'm thinking, okay, if it's Focus Sash, we might be in a little bit of a jam because I don't have a Focus Sash. And Jenna's going to go for the Zen Headbutt into the Toxapex to prevent any further Baneful Bunker shenanigans. I don't know why she didn't bother going for the attacks. That really questioned me. But in any case, the Pheromosa is going to go for the high jump kick into Jenna. That's going to bring poor Jenna down. She is not exactly a tank, especially against the Pheromosa. And the Pheromosa reveals that it is a speed boosting Beast Boost Pheromosa. So this caught me somewhat by off guard because I didn't know how much speed Tailwind combined with without the speed boost when the Beast Boost comes in. But it turns out I'm still plenty faster, so I go for a Dragon Claw into the Salazzle. It's not enough to bring down the Salazzle, but it does bring it down to just lower health. And I'm gonna finish off that Pheromosa with my Ice Beam. Kick back, and Roxanne gonna enjoy some special attack and boost. Out comes a Fire Blast from the Salazzle. I don't have a Focus Sash, so Roxanne is not gonna enjoy this fight. She's gonna go down like a rock. So I've lost my Tailwind, so once again it's down to Cynthia, Raw Power, and now Coralina is out onto the field. So now out comes the Mimikyu. Mimikyu's out on the field now. It's 3-3. I'm thinking, all right, he's gonna try to focus me, or she's gonna focus me down with maybe like a rapid, or I don't know, but Shadow Sneak. There we go. So I send in Tapu Lele to shut down any Shadow Sneak shenanigans. Instead, Tapu Lele and Coralina get a face full of sled bombs. So Coralina is now out, gonna enjoy some poison. So, and Tapu Lele get some play rough. I go for a burn here. I'm thinking, please burn, and I get the burn off. So that really helped me out here. That saved my bacon so much. And that's gonna get rid of the Mimikyu's disguise. I have my leftovers going, but you know, I'm facing down poison damage, so it's not gonna help me out very much. Mimikyu's now burned, so that's gonna save me a whole lot of heaps later on. Salazzle is gonna sludge bomb Tapu Lele because she's not fast enough to outspeed the Salazzle, so that's gonna be the end of Tapu Lele. And now I'm gonna finish off. I believe I tried to finish off the Salazzle here with I believe a Scald, and he's gonna get the attack drop with the play rough, but that's gonna activate my competitive ability, so boosting my special attack even higher. So that's gonna finish off Salazzle, and that's really gonna help me out later on with Coralina. Oh, because I am just trying so very hard to stay in this fight here. But in any case, we're gonna go for a round of leftovers damage, and then we're gonna get some poison damage and then some burn damage. So lot of fun going on. Everyone's having fun. Now out comes Naganadel. So shiny Naganadel. I swear it looks like a Beedrill for some reason, just like a really mega evolved Beedrill. But now out comes Cynthia. It's the final turn of Cynthia's rise to shine. So Coralina is going to protect. I'm going to go for the Earthquake here. It's my last move. I cannot survive any longer. Cynthia has pulled so much weight. She has done so much work for me. I'm going to pull out an Earthquake, and it's barely enough to bring down the Naganadel. That's going to bring down the Ultra Beast, and barely avoided bringing down the Mimikyu. But it brings Mimikyu down to just a sliver of health combined with the rough skin Earthquake damage. Oh my goodness, my Pokemon, they did so well, and pardon the coughs. I cannot be talking very long, but this really hurts my throat because I'm still recovering from the flu. But Coralina is now surviving. It's down to now 2 factors. If I outspeed the Mimikyu, which I don't, it all comes down to Mimikyu's ability or move. If it gets a crit, I lose, but the Mimikyu does not get the crit, and I survive. Well, back with an Ice Beam. Oh, GG for Coralina. MVPs are definitely Coralina and Cynthia. Oh my goodness, I'm forgetting the names. Garchomp, there we go. Cynthia, my Garchomp. Oh my goodness, you can tell I'm not. But in any case, thank you all for watching. I will see you Tacticians next time. Bye bye.